we all know that there are SMART goals, but did you know that there are smarter goals? I'm Stephanie and I'm here to take you through how to make those goals smarter. Everyone says a goal must be smart, but don't you just find it tiring? You all set these SMART goals and sooner or later you run out of steam to follow through your SMART goals. What could be missing? There is something missing out there. There is something that smarter goals have that SMART goals just do not have. So let me take you through how to make smarter goals. You all know what SMART stands for. It's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. But what are smarter goals? So here in Smarter Goals, I introduce two other criteria with which you should set your goals. So again, with the SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, time-bound, and with E, emotionally gripping, and R, righteous. So don't just set SMART goals, set smarter goals so that your smarter goals will not end up just on the wall unlike your SMART goals. I'll take you through step by step, and let's start with being specific. S stands for specific. Your goals have to be really specific in order to know where you are going. Goals are meant to be guideposts. So take this scenario. You go to a hairdresser and then you ask them to cut your hair short. But you don't just tell them that they have to cut your hair short. You become more specific with it. You tell them that you want a bob, or whether you want it shoulder length. You don't just tell your hairdresser to surprise me. No. Sometimes you even go there and get a picture to tell them that this is exactly what you want. So you have already set a specific goal. Now when it comes to your finances, some people just say that they want to be financially free. But that's not specific enough because financially free can be different for you and for me. I have different ideas as to how I think I should be financially free, and definitely you have different ideas. I have different needs and you have different needs. So let's get this true. Let's take I want to be financially free and turn it into a specific goal.
Making something specific is not that hard. It's only a matter of asking the question, what? What exactly do I want? For example, I want to be financially free. To make it specific, you need to be more accurate as to what financially free means for you. You can say, I will pay off my loans. You can also say, I will have passive income. For some people, they would say that they want to have money for travel. So it's not that hard. Here are your specific goals from I want to be financially free.
And that's how you set specific goals. Now let me take you through how to get them measurable. M, measurable. This means that you are precise with what you want to achieve. As I've shared a while ago, your needs and my needs are different. So you need to be very precise about what you want. Let's go back to the hairdresser example. You don't just tell them that I want to have short hair. You tell them I want it to be 2 inches shorter, or I want it to be 3 or 4 inches shorter. So you are that precise. Now let's turn these goals into measurable goals.
Making something measurable is not that hard. So let's turn these goals into something measurable. If you want to pay off your loans, just assign a numeric value. How much loan do you need to pay? If you want to have passive income, how much passive income do you want? If you want to have travel money, then just tell me how much. So making it measurable is just putting a number to it.
And that's how you make your goals measurable. You need to measure them so that you know how far you are from your goal. Well, if you have done your personal finance coordinate system and you know exactly where you are right now, this will be an easy task. Next, A, attainable. Now, attainable is simply asking the question, can it be done? So I will break this into two questions. The first one is asking whether it is possible. Is my goal possible? The second one is asking whether I can do it. Well, honestly speaking, I have reservations with the first question because most of the time people use the first question as an excuse to what they can attain. But you know what? The good news is you have a lot of self-made millionaire stories that tell you that a lot of things are possible. So the next question now is questioning whether you can do it. Are you willing to do what these self-made millionaires have done? Are you willing to make that sacrifice?
Are your goals attainable? Making your goals attainable is simply a matter of asking yourself the following questions. Is there anyone who has done something similar? Can I do what he has done? Am I willing to do what he has done? As mentioned, there are already a lot of people who have done great financial feats. But they have also done something different than what ordinary people do. Are you willing to do it? If not, can you find out a way to do it differently?
I hope you have convinced yourself that your goal is attainable, or at least drafted out a plan to make it attainable for you. If not, it is a learning journey, and I'm pretty sure you can figure out how to make it attainable. Next is R, relevant. Your goal must be relevant to you. Your goal must be relevant overall to what you want to achieve. So let's take these three questions as examples and really check whether these goals lead you to financial freedom.
Making your goal relevant is very important. It makes sure that you focus only on those activities that will help you reach your goals. It prevents you from using your energy on things that might hinder you or might make getting into your goals longer. So let's examine these three goals. Does paying off your loan help you become financially free? Yes, it does. Does aiming to have a 2,000 monthly passive income help you become financially free? It does. Now for the third one, ask yourself, do you really need this amount of money for travel to say that you're financially free? I don't think so. I think this third goal is a result of being financially free. But to become financially free, this goal is not relevant. So focus only on those activities that will help you reach your goal.
As you can see, you probably have to examine whether your goals are relevant or not. This helps you prioritize, and this helps you not chase after so many things at the same time. Next, time bound. Your life and my life are limited. That sounds a bit morbid, but that means that you need to have a time frame to achieve your goals, because you don't have forever to live. You don't have forever to achieve your goals. And the other thing that it does is that it makes you procrastinate less. If you don't have a time, trust me, you'll end up wasting what time you have. So let's make those goals time bound.
Making your goals time bound is not that difficult. Just like making your goals measurable, this time all you have to do is put a numeric number on by when you want to achieve your goal. By when do you want to pay off that 50K loan? Put that down. By when do you want to have a 2K monthly passive income? Put the year. So make it time-bound by putting down the date.
Now everything is time-bound. Now it's time to make those goals smarter. E. E stands for emotionally gripping. Your goals have to resonate with what you really feel. You would really want to have those goals, because let's face it, having financial goals can be challenging, and if you don't have that strong why, you'll probably give up halfway. So you need to find that emotionally gripping reason why you want your goals to be achieved. The reason why so many SMART goals fail to be achieved is because they lack this human factor. They think that if you can just say it's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound, then you can go ahead and do it and achieve it. But no, that's not it. You need to have to want it, and you need to make it emotionally gripping for you to have that goal. Because if you don't, then when the going gets tough, you'll just give up. I mean, you can always revert back to your old lifestyle where you live from paycheck to paycheck, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just your choice because you are comfortable with that. But if you have that emotionally gripping desire to actually say, hey, I want to achieve this, I want something different, and I have my reasons. Because probably I want to be better with my family. I mean, I want to provide better for my family. I want to study. I want to travel more. I want to change the world. So it needs to resonate with your inmost and core values. And that's emotionally gripping. Finally, the last one is righteous. The ends never ever justify the means. The ends and the means have to be right, and they have to follow your ethical standards, and they have to be moral. You know, a lot of people feel that in decision making they really forget this, but I think we should always remind ourselves that we need to strive for something good, because if not, then you'll have that very, very bad gut feeling. I mean, feeling in your gut, and no money in the world can actually compensate for that lack of peace that you feel. In addition, our financial system, our economic systems right now are in trouble because some people believe that the ends justify the means. No, your means and your ends should be righteous. Don't break laws, don't hurt people, don't deceive people, whether implied or whether outright. Don't mislead people, because if that happens, then no, even if you have enough money, you will soon lose it, because you will lose that money to look for peace, and that peace is priceless. You can lose all your money, but you will never find that peace. So make your goals smarter, and make sure that your means and your ends are righteous. Don't just settle for anything less. And the other thing that I can think of is that, you know, your goals are not just meant for yourself, they're meant for other people. So you have all these millionaires who become philanthropists, and I think at some point you realize that, you know, money is not everything. It gives you certain leverage, it gives you a certain sense of comfort, but then there are just some things that money can't buy. So make your financial goals smarter, make your money goals smarter, and I'm sure that you will stay inspired. So go and inspire the world. Thank you. Take you through getting and designing your action plan. So there are 3 steps that you need to do. Number 1, list out your debts. Number 2 is to create a budget. And number 3, what is number 3? Number 3 is to cut your credit